Just wanted to take a few seconds to say Happy New Year's! Now back to Fighting Temptation. Hey, this is Keeping It Real with God once again today, doing my best as usual to try to keep it real with God, to keeping it real with myself. Okay, so today I just wanted to talk about fighting temptation. Fighting temptation. Okay, so throughout history, especially biblically, we're always tempted. Always tempted. And usually when we're tempted, it's never to do anything good. Why is that? Why are we usually just tempted to do bad things? Is it because it's so alluring to some of us? Is it because it's just the content of our character and what we are trying to present as people? Or is it just, some people just like to be negative? I don't know. So, okay, Adam and Eve. Eve was tempted by that old slippery serpent, and then, okay, yeah, she went and just pretty much told Adam, eat. It's good. It tastes so good. Eat of this forbidden fruit because, the snake said to eat. So get a bite of this. And now we get blamed for all men's problems, but that's besides the point. The point is, she was tempted to do something that God told her not to do and told Adam not to do. He said, you can have anything in this garden that you want. Anything but that. And it wasn't anything that was too hard for them to do. I mean, it's not like it was a outrageous request. No biblical text tells us about God told them they could have anything in the garden that they wanted except the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But that wasn't good enough for them. So when Eve was tempted to eat, she ate. And then when she pretty much told Adam, here baby, take a bite, he did. Then he said, she did it, Lord. She made me do it. But, yeah, that's the story. That's the story of our lives. But anyway, when Jesus was tempted, when he was in the wilderness, Satan didn't tempt him to do something good. No. He tempted him to do something, to get on his team, pretty much. He wanted Jesus on his team. Yeah. He was like, I'll give you anything you want. You just come and join me. come and join me. Oh, God said he gave you charge of the angels. Cast yourself down. He wanted that man to jump. He wanted him to commit suicide. He was doing whatever he could to make Jesus jump. Jesus was in the wilderness. He was hungry. He was tired. He was fasting and praying. And here comes the devil, tempting him, doing his best. But he was fasting and praying, and he was deep in the spirit, and he was meditating with the Lord. So Satan could not come in and wreak havoc like he tries to do. But that's just my version of the story. That's all impromptu. But that's besides the point. Okay, so my whole point is this. Don't be so quick to get into or even take part in those things that you know will tempt you to do the unspeakable. Now, sometimes it's not unspeakable. Well, you know, I have issues. Don't fall for his tricks. The devil is sneaky. He comes in sheep's clothing, but he's a wolf. He wants to take a bite out of you. He wants to take our spirit, our praise. As Christians, he wants to take people's goodness and kindness just as human beings. He wants to destroy everything that's good in this world. That's why it seems like the norm these days is the bad things are accepted and the bad things that some people do are reverend, and sometimes we overlook those things and we cleave unto that which is not good because, I mean, that's what the norm is. That's what people do. And it's rare to find people who wants to be positive in this world. I mean, it's rare to find people who try to be positive. And when you try to be positive, you have those that want to, take all that positive energy out of you and make it as dark as possible. What is it about us that make us not accept that type of energy? What is it why would we want to be negative or involved in negative things? Why? What do you benefit from it? I mean, when you've been surrounded by negativity, when you've learned it, you've been taught it, okay, that's different. You just a product of your environment, like I said before, a product of your environment. But when you know to do better, you're supposed to do it. At least in my opinion, that's what it's supposed to be. But so many times we get tempted to do what's wrong, and if the price is right, some people will do